For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jana's sister from another mister, Amanda. I met Jana in junior high school more than half my life ago, and since then we've been on many adventures, some of which our parents still don't know about to this day. Like the time that we told them we were going to shop at Rideau Centre downtown for the day, but ended up taking a train to Montreal instead. We were only 14 at the time. Uh-oh, Jana. You know what they say about karma. Then there were our annual trips to Sandbanks that we so looked forward to taking every summer. Angela was such a trooper to take on the challenge of not only camping with her teenage daughter, but with all of Jana's friends too. I still remember it like yesterday, being in Angela's packed to the brim station wagon with 4 teenage girls, all their clothes, hair and makeup paraphernalia, and other senseless items like shrimp rings that no one would ever need when on a camping trip. Had I not gone on all of those trips with the Campbell clan, I never would have learned that by listening to Angela's car radio with the engine switched off, it would drain the battery, and we would be stuck in the middle of the campground until rangers came to our rescue. I also never would have learned how to pitch a tent in the dark. After so many years of tagging along, I started to think that I could be Angela's second daughter that she never wanted. She really made me feel like I was part of the family, and to this day, I still do. Even as we grew older, and I moved to Edmonton, and Jana went off to college, we still managed to stay very close and go on a couple of unforgettable adventures. When we were young, resilient, and crazy, Jana and I decided to take the Greyhound bus from Ottawa to Banff. 3 painstakingly hot, crowded, and scenery repetitive days later, we arrived at our destination, where we may have come off the bus a little crazier, but quickly realized that it was all worth it when we found ourselves surrounded by beautiful snow-capped mountains and nature everywhere. It was an incredible trip that I would not have wanted to take with anyone else. One of our more recent adventures took place at the hospital, where I was honored to be a part of Jana's labor. It was such a phenomenal experience seeing how brave Jana was and to witness new life filled with awe and wonder being welcomed into the world to amazing parents. Life was not always easy for Jana. There have been many obstacles that she has had to persevere through that led her to the happy person that she is today. One quality that I've always known and loved about Jana is her beautiful spirit. She is a truly loving and gentle soul who radiates with a desire to care for others. I always like to think of Jana as a flower child because I see her as an independent thinker. She never conforms to other people's ideas of how things should be, just because everyone else does. She sees beyond that and uses her creativity and intelligence to guide her through life. I really admire her for that. Growing up, I can remember countless nights of hanging out at Jana's house, listening to the sweet sounds of her brother and their friends playing guitar. It wasn't long before Jana picked up a guitar herself, and with the help of her brothers, started learning how to play some of her dad's favorite tunes. I met Gordon a few times, and though I didn't have the opportunity to get to know him very well, I didn't have to in order to recognize how much he has impacted Jana in a positive light. I know he lives on to be her inspiration and to guide her with her dreams and aspirations, where with her determination she will make them a reality. Jana, I know that your dad would be so proud of the beautiful person inside and out you grew up to be. And there is no doubt in my mind that he is with us, in spirit, celebrating your special day and wishing you a lifetime of happiness. When I first heard about Aaron, I was miles away in Edmonton. And I have to say that being the protective type, I was a bit skeptical. I first met Aaron when I went to Ottawa for a visit in the summer. And at first impression, he was polite and courteous. And then he broke out into song and dance and started impersonating many different accents: Scottish, Irish, German, you name it. It didn't take me long to warm up to him, and I immediately thought, I hope he's the one. Over the months, Jana would always tell me what an awesome boyfriend Aaron was, and all the sweet things he did. When I got the big surprise that Jana had a butt in the oven, my thought of, I hope he's the one, turned into, he is the one. I was so happy for Jana and Aaron, my heart sang for them. Aaron's effervescent nature, mixed with his caring, funny, and laid-back personality, really makes them the perfect match. Not to mention that they both play guitar and sing beautifully. Hey guys, I'm still waiting for that duet. To see the strength in their love and how close their bond is, and all the adventures that they have been through together in such a short amount of time, makes it apparent that they were made to be with one another. With the presence of their loving friends and family, I see today as being a perfect time in history for this pair to unite as one, and to live together in harmony as they raise their wonderful children, just waiting for the next adventure to come their way.